Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here in our YouTube channel. Membership start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining any of our games, we have open slots available. Our first open slots are for the Tuesday early game, a low-level game here in Exandria. But in the near future, we may be having more open slots becoming available. So be sure to pay attention and reach out if you're interested in any of them, and I'll be sure to let you know. Without further ado, give us that recap, Argan.
So we ended last time with the group split with two of us in a room with some sort of deformed baby. We managed to get everybody on the other side of the door, and I realized that it's an atropol, which was something we'd heard of from the siblings. I think Trent's trying to build some sort of god body because it has a resemblance to Trent. It can't talk, but it can communicate with giant sign language, and it can either read our lips or read our minds. I'm not completely sure because it mentioned not being able to reach our minds, but it's extremely intelligent, but it seems to have no real practical experience of anything because it doesn't even understand the most basic of concepts until they're explained. He says Trent's feeding it energy, but it's foul and not enough. We end up being pretty divided on what we want to do with it. A group of us want to set it free. Farouk seems to think he can take it back home and use it to cleanse his home. Capriccio wants to kill it. Argan would rather kill it, or I would rather kill it, though I would be willing to just leave it be. But it warns us Trent is about to arrive, and warns us that disrupting any of the spells in the rest of the house will summon his personal guard. So we decide to leave it there, and we head back downstairs with a little help from Farouk to sneak. We get to the first door, and Braska opens it, and we get hit with some light, and 3 of Trent's personal guard spontaneously appear. We go through a round with them, end up finding out that they somehow link to at least one, or it looks like one person at a time, that allows them to have a good chance of evading their attacks. But after we kill them all, we head into the next room. We find another staircase heading down and some magic armor that we just kind of leave there. I put up an anti-magic shield to get us through the spell. So we head down the stairs. The first room we come into, it looks like some sort of garden, though Capriccio recognizes that every single plant in there is very deadly. So rather than trying to get through the room, Farouk and Braska head off one of the side panels where the water is running. And as they get into the next room, they see what looks like something large was caged up in that room at one point, but now the shackles are open. So Farouk sends his dragon down to go look. And his dragon goes down and looks, and he sees there is a path down in the water, but there is also something swimming down there. And eventually that thing attacks the Drake, and that's when the fight started. And so that's where we ended.
And for this, we get boss fight music, everybody.
No, I don't want boss fight music yet. This isn't
That's
a boss.
too damn bad.
Boss fight.
Hey,
boss
mini
fight.
bosses are bosses.
No, we have enough bosses in this house.
Not enough. Anyways.
We already have a mini boss.
Anyways. As this creature emerges out of the water, you see its seahorse, octopus-esque body starting to quiver and move around. You see it's opening up all of the segments that would usually have to be necessary for a solid cohesion of an entity. Its chest cavity starting to rip open with teeth grinding back and forth. Its own maw opening wide, splitting with these long tendrils starting to whip around, and each of its 3 limbs whipping around in a similar motion. Farouk, you finally see this creature face to face. And at the start of your turn, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Does Braska have to as well?
At the start of his turn, we'll get there.
Okay. 18.
Just barely a failure.
Are you kidding?
When you look at this entity, you see horror. You see death incarnate. This abomination that has no purpose being in the material realm. It is something that would only attack you in the far recesses of your worst nightmares. You become frightened of this creature. While frightened in this manner, your movement speed is 0.
Oh, that's much worse than normal.
Now you may have your turn.
Do I get the other frightened things? My attacks have disadvantage?
Oh, yeah. Everything else as well, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. You have the frightened condition. While you have that frightened condition, your movement speed is 0.
Okay. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna do something to just try to save everyone else on resources here. I'm going to cast Wrath of Nature in this zone.
Ooh.
This is a bit. It's a 60-foot cube, so this entire fight.
Okay.
So you don't have to bother drawing anything.
Let's see, within range, the spirits cause trees, rocks, and grass in a 60-foot become animated until the spell ends. Grasses and undergrowth, any area of ground in the cube, difficult terrain. Okay. At the start of each of your turns, each of your enemies within 10 feet of any tree. There's no trees in there, but there's the lily pads and such. Takes slashing damage. Roots and vines. At the end of each of your turns, one creature of your choice that is on the ground, it's in the water, must succeed on a strength saving throw or become restrained until the spell ends. A restrained creature can use an action to try to escape. Okay. Rocks. You can cause a loose rock in the cube to launch at a creature. That there is.
You fucking telling me only one of these effects is gonna work?
Well, exactly where it is now, there's no trees.
What are these things?
That's a small little bush. That's roots and vines.
Okay.
You're
do the lily
underground.
pads cause roots and vines then?
What?
Because lily pads are technically giant vines underwater.
That I will allow.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I thought that would do more, but okay. Okay, so
A lot better in a forest.
yeah, I figured I'd use it now because I realized there is no way in hell any of this is gonna be where we fight Train.
No.
That's my big boy spell.
All right, so you cast that spell.
Yes.
Okay.
So, as a bonus action, that's my action to cast it. So my bonus action, I'm gonna have my dragon go up and try it.
Before you have it do that, have it roll a wisdom save.
Oh no. So he can't move.
Paralyzed with fear. It knows what happened to the last one.
Technically, it's the same one.
Yeah, even worse.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw rocks at it.
Yeah, throw that rock. Range spell attack. Rock.
Why is it -3? Oh, I had sharpshooter on. That's
You
why.
can't sharpshooter these rocks.
All right, so either way, 21.
Actually, Roll sharpshooter in chat. I'm curious.
Roll sharpshooter in chat.
Roll sharpshooter in chat. Yeah, I'm curious. Long range
It's a
doesn't
ranged
pose.
weapon. It's specified.
Okay,
Weapon
okay,
attachment.
okay. I just wanted to check because I think sharpshootering rock sounds hilarious.
I need to be really precise with this.
All right, that's 16 non-magical bludgeoning damage, and it has to make a strength save or be prone, which I don't know how that would work in the water.
Well, it has magical resistance. Yeah, it's saved.
Okay, well, now go ahead and have it make another strength save to go against a grapple.
20?
All right, it has resistance. Fucker.
Yep.
Yeah. That,
All right.
Yeah,
That is the end of your turn. Zurazar, can you see this creature?
I can see like a sliver.
That's enough. Wisdom save. You have Fordrum.
Good. That's true. I am good.
You're not afraid of
Actually-
this shit, huh?
He's immune to fear from near me.
Oh, you're not afraid of
just-
shit.
I just wasted a natural 20.
Thank
Can
you.
I use that when I move out of the... What do you mean, thank you? Can I use... I imagine when I move out of Fordrum's aura, I have to roll it. Can I use my nat 20 then?
No, it's when you start your turn and you can see it that you have to roll.
Oh, do I have to roll? Okay. I'm gonna get a better look at this thing. Ew.
Mhm.
That's fucking nasty. Can't really do much from here, though. That's unfortunate. Question: is it like floating?
Kind of in the water.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I could swim in the water, but I don't want to fucking swim around with that shit in there.
This thing looks like a good swimmer.
Yeah, I'm a better swimmer though.
It's a It's a seahorse meets an octopus meets a nightmare.
Well, how about it meets my firebolt?
21 hits.
Or no sneak attack. I keep forgetting it. For
Yeah,
18.
Pretty
okay.
sure you're in the anti-magic field.
Oh,
Oh,
it's fine.
so you start
Right there.
swimming.
I mean,
Unless you're
I can't.
climbing. If you have a natural climb speed, you can climb across
Oh yeah,
these
no,
rocks.
I've got a climb speed. Yeah. I don't want to.
No problem.
Water.
That hits.
Okay, and then I go back because I'm good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go here. I have my reasons. That's my turn.
So you've noticed at this point that the rocks seem to barely graze against it and fall off. The fire bolt seems to have a very similar interaction with it.
Fire. Rocks. I guess don't work. Food for thought, everyone. Also, it looks really fucking weird.
Rude. All done?
That's it.
Baraska, wisdom save.
No.
You are paralyzed with fear. Not literally paralyzed. You just can't move.
Damn it, that's the thing I wanted to do. I guess I'm just gonna shoot at it.
Baraska pulls out a minigun. 27 hits. For 4
I should take off the
piercing.
rage damage.
Yeah, it's fine.
It just usually applies.
21. Oh, wait, no. Disadvantage on your attacks. So the first one does
Ah.
not hit. But 21 hits.
For max damage.
For 6 damage. That is correct.
Still max.
All done, Braska?
Yeah.
Okay. So you dealt 6. You dealt... Well, the rocks dealt 9. And Zurazar dealt... No, the rocks dealt 8. Zurazar dealt 9.
It also ate a dragon and were next to its rotted food lunch.
Yeah.
If that matters.
Yeah, it made up its mind already. It is going to swim over to here and whip out its tendril from this distance. Yeah, Braska. 17.
That misses.
Okay. Yeah, at the Drake. 25.
Yeah.
The Drake will suffer 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is now grappled and restrained by this entity as it pulls him forward. Make the Drake give another wisdom save.
Said 16.
Uh-huh. It is no longer afraid of this entity.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give it resistance to the damage, so it's 8 damage now.
Very well. After it pulls the drake in towards it, it will open up its massive maw, and as it does so, it floods out this very thick cloud of inky substance, heavily obscuring all around it within 60 feet. We're going to use purple, okay? So everything in that aura is heavily obscured.
Does that mean we technically can't see it?
That is correct.
Ooh.
Farouk, as everything becomes dark, you can sense it moving closer, wading through the water. Then out of nowhere, a bite comes launching out at you. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is going to be 23 points of piercing damage, and you are now grappled and restrained inside of its mouth. I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Save. Jeez. Mother God in heaven.
Oh, that's it. Now it's the Layers' turn.
Hey, I have to make a con for the spell.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, that works.
Couldn't have been vice versa. Anyways, now it's the Layers' turn.
Why is it Slayer action 40? It was 20 before.
Oh, it's supposed to be 20. It fucked up. There we go. So, is anybody swimming currently?
Maybe Farouk, but no.
I'm not.
I would be. I'm in the water.
In
And
the
I don't have the chair.
Oh,
So-
in the water, you feel the waves starting to become much more turbulent in nature. You have to give me a strength saving throw.
I'm close enough to forge him, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
That is going to be a failure. You are pushed 20 feet away upstream. 10, 20. That's it. Argan, your turn. You cannot see it currently, can you?
No, I can't.
Oh, inky cloud. None of you can see it right now.
I'm gonna drop the anti-magic bubble.
Broop.
But I can't do a whole lot when I can't see it. It went under the water, right?
It discharged ink
Oh, just
like a
ink.
squid.
Alright, well, I'll throw a firebolt where it was. Not expecting to hit, but I don't really have anything else I can do, so...
From where you last saw it, you would have to be
I
much
won't
closer.
I won't have lines. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and I'm just gonna move over here. I think I'm done. I don't really think I have anything I can do.
Okay. Next up, Capriccio.
Okie dokie. I am going to move forward as far as I can. 3, 4, 6, okay. And then last time I saw it, it was like here, right?
Give or take, yeah. I mean, the creature's not hiding. It's very loudly swishing around in the waters.
Okay, and I'm gonna maybe not go as far, but like around that area, I am going to cast my once a day fairy fire.
Fairy fire. On the creature?
Yeah.
This is a dex save.
Yes, ma'am.
Magical resistance. It is successful.
Stinky. Okay.
Oh, but if you're targeting where it's at, Farouk, your Drake, also has to make a save.
Okay. Dex for fairy fire.
That is correct. Very
Fails.
much a failure, yeah.
So you can see my dragon. Wrapped up. Let's check
Pretty
the
good
creatures.
indicator.
Now it has advantage on hitting it.
Shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. That doesn't help with the obscured ink, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I know something's got the dragon, so that's a pretty good indicator. Which is what I wanted. And then I would say I'm gonna move to here. Happened it right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Fordrome.
I have no idea what to do. I'm gonna fly down to be near Capriccio,
Mm-hmm.
so I can see. And I don't see the thing except it's thrashing around in the water and it's dark. So
Technically see half a dragon's head moving around for some reason.
right. Wait, let me see. Would this work? Oh. Can I tell if that Braska and Farouk are frightened?
No, you haven't seen them since they became frightened. I mean, unless they are canonically screaming their heads off. That's up to them, though.
Sorry, I'm next to Capriccio.
When am I not?
But it's
Frightened?
it's a different
No,
scream,
screaming.
right?
Exactly.
There's the "Ah!" and the "Ah!"
My point is, it wouldn't help that much.
Got it. All right. Well, then, I just wait until I can see something to hit. So I do nothing. Just flying above the water. How high is our ceiling?
The ceiling from where you are, about 15 feet. If you're like right above the water.
And then above the creature?
In this open chamber, about 10 feet.
Oh, so it's lower. Okay.
You can attack it, you just have this.
No, the creature's just a lot taller. It gets a lot bigger in that open chamber than it is where you are. It's just a lot bigger.
Okay. So and there's no visible part of it above the water?
No, because it just dropped the ink.
Yep. All right. Well, I don't feel like throwing my hammer into the water is a good idea, but I'm gonna try it once. Just fling it, see what happens.
Okay.
See if I can hit it.
Throw. Well, you already used your action for protection from evil and good, right?
No, I never. I was just reading it. Sorry about that.
You're good. 22, because disadvantage, you can't see it. Hits.
So there's damage if he takes any.
It squeals out a little bit in pain.
Oh, it worked. Then I'll throw again.
14 misses.
Okay. Then I'm done.
All right. Farouk, it is your turn. At the start of your turn, since you cannot currently see the creature, you can give me a wisdom saving throw. Not seeing it doesn't help.
Okay.
And you are currently inside of its maw.
Well, then it can't dodge this. I'm gonna use my dragon breath.
Yeah! They're kissing. Ew. $22. It is successful. For half damage, 14. Half down to 7.
Alright, and dragon bite. Advantage because it's.
Yep, roll again because it's still afraid. Wait, no, it broke out of the fear, didn't it?
Yeah, it broke out of fear.
Oh, then no disadvantage. 26.
Alright, so that's Alright, so that's 10 piercing and 7 lightning.
All right, 10 and 7 is 17. Halved is 9. Alrighty. It takes it. All done?
Yeah, that's everything I can do in this turn.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. Have it make a strength check. Because it can potentially get restrained itself by the vines.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Oh.
It commands this layer. Zurazar, your turn.
oh man, I hear fighting in this direction, but I can't see shit. Well, you know what they say. A firebolt with disadvantage. They say that over Marquette all the time. Oi,
23 hits.
it's
For 10.
out here. Hey, I will chip away. I'm useless right now.
Facts. All done?
'Cause I can't see shit. That's my turn.
Braska, your go.
Alrighty. So, as far as I know, it's still right there, right?
That is correct.
I
I
still need to
mean,
make a
it
wisdom
hit you
save
with a
first, right?
tentacle, right?
Yeah.
Then,
Well, it tried to.
oh, well, if it
Beast.
tried, it's relatively still right there. Wisdom save at the start of your turn, though, because you can't currently see it. Yep, you're still afraid.
All right. Well, I'm still just gonna reckless attack. So,
Straight attack rolls.
where is it? There it is. 18.
Just barely hits.
All right. Add the this. And
21 halved is 11. That'll hit. 23 halved is 12.
yep. And everyone's gonna hear out a rally.
Would anybody like to make their weapon attacks as their reaction?
Oh.
17 misses Fordrum. Anybody else? Weapon attacks? No? It's fine.
I'm gonna have to save this for whatever damage me and my dragon take.
All right. All done, Braska?
Yeah.
Its turn. At the start of its turn, it is going to attempt to swallow you, Farouk.
Uh-oh.
It has to hit you with an attack. It has advantage. 28.
Yes.
Okay. Don't worry. You don't take damage from the piercing. As it gulps you down into its gullet, you begin feeling those razor-sharp looking teeth all throughout its throat and gullet. But none of them seem to be cutting you. Instead, they seem to be leaving this liquid behind. You are considered under total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the Terrorscape. And you feel there's a lot of fucking acid that you're sitting inside of right now. That's burning very heavily. So all in all, not that bad yet. Now, for the dog, Tentacle with advantage. 24 hit.
Yes.
16 bludgeoning.
Reducing that to 8 again.
All right. And to the Braska.
Oh, that's gonna do that. Yeah.
That's 16 bludgeoning.
Alrighty.
Now let me move Farouk because Farouk's inside. Braska, you are also grappled by it. And it is going to swim over to here. And at the end of its turn, the ink disappears. Layer action. You hear this otherworldly sound, everybody who's not inside of the creature right now. All of you within 60 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Within 60 feet of the creature?
Yes. So all of you, except Farouk, who's inside.
It's fear. They're immune because of him.
Oh yeah, it is fear. You guys are immune. Except Argon.
Is this considered a
Bro.
magic? Is this considered a magical effect?
In this instance, yes.
I'm back. Are we rolling?
No.
No.
I don't have the +3.
Oh,
So-
I don't have to roll.
So just a
27.
26.
No, Fordrum's close enough to keep you out of it, I think.
Oh, so
Oh.
27. You're good. Argon,
Only
you're
27.
good.
Pog, I'm the unfrightenable king.
Argon, your turn. Now that you can see the creature, however, at the start of your turn. Oh wait, no, you succeeded against the
I
resonance.
never had to test it last time.
Yeah, so the
'cause I
natural
was too close to
nightmare.
Fordrum.
Give me a wisdom
Okay.
save for the natural nightmare.
Ugh.
You are frightened. Your movement speed is 0. In addition to all the other fear effects.
So I can see it though.
You can see it, yes.
Alright, so I'm attacking at disadvantage for fear.
Correct.
$22
That hits.
for 35 damage.
Phew, good firebolt.
I rolled good damage. 7, 9, 10, 9.
That's 18 halved, right?
Yes.
Nice. All done, Arkin?
Yeah, because I can't move, so.
Capriccio. Start of your turn. You're inside Fordrum's aura.
Yes, ma'am. I am going to use my bonus action on hidden paths.
Uh-huh.
Going to eat myself over here.
Oh.
Ow.
When you attempt to do that, you have to give me an intelligence saving throw first.
Before I do that, you said?
Before you do that.
Okay.
+3, so that's 22.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a success. You feel there's something about this creature that is grounding, that is keeping you here, and you can see these runic markings across its exterior like some type of magecraft imbued into it to bind this territory. You luckily circumvented that binding, though.
I will let the group know this.
What do you tell them?
And there's something about the creature that doesn't let you teleport. Or it does, but you have to really make
think
an effort.
about it.
And then as my extra one, yeah, I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna stone back.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pull it, of course. But that's my turn.
Alrighty. Well, 17 misses needless. Sorry. Fordrum. You're also
That's
immune to
31.
fear in your own aura, right?
Cool. I think so. I mean, I feel like that's supposed to be a thing.
Okay.
So here's my question. If Farouk's inside it, do I get advantage because of flanking?
It's technically grappling both Braska and my dragon.
And you see a
No.
Farouk-shaped indent inside of its chest.
I'm kidding. It's too big for
Huge.
grappling. Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna hit it with the. I'm gonna just keep throwing my hammer at it until it.
Oh, you're in
But I
melee.
can
You don't have
kill
to
him.
throw anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, then I hit it.
Oh, Joey, by the
Yeah.
way, just to make sure, you know it's the 31, right?
Wait, why'd you have advantage?
Foresight.
And you're not afraid of it either. So yeah, that was
No.
a... Okay, cool. My bad. Let me take the 8 points of damage, or 9 points of damage. So Fordrum, 16 misses.
Okay. 25.
That definitely hits.
And I will add smite to this one.
Okay.
Just a first level.
Okay.
29. Half for 16.
So, you can see... Nope, that's not how it works. You can see the hammer slamming into its form. Its form seems to be made out of something more liquid, so it's not easy for the physical object to take onto. However, the burst of radiant energy seems to attach to it much better than everything else has thus far. It is resistant to all other damages you have done so far, but not radiant.
Cool. So 21 points, maybe.
Yep. All done?
Awesome. I am.
All right. Hey, Farouk.
Yeah.
At the start of your turn, you suffer 56 points of acid damage.
Good thing I'm resistant to acid damage.
It's a very good thing it targeted you first with Bite. Well,
So
it was going to be you or
56.
Braska, so, I mean, it was going to be fine.
D6 is 23. Or 28.
That shit getting
20.
resisted all day.
I keep getting slapped around.
You're a good tank.
It's what we're built for.
Inside it, can I move now?
You are grappled and restrained inside of it, but you can definitely attack.
Well, I'm really glad I have this rapier with me. Because shooting a bow
Well,
and arrow.
All of your attacks are at disadvantage regardless. Ranged, rapier, doesn't make a difference.
You know what? Fuck it then. If I'm going disadvantage, I'll try sharpshootering with my bow.
Hell yeah, let's go. Mama Vorvexus didn't raise no bitch. 14 misses.
I don't know about that. If it keeps missing, shaking my head.
18 just barely hits.
That hits?
Yeah.
Thank fuck. Because that damage is potentially a lot better. Do the rocks get disadvantage? Do I need to see with the rocks?
Oh, you need to give a con save to maintain concentration on rocks.
Oh, fuck, right.
Yeah, you took 28, so the DC is 14. You're good. But rocks are still at disadvantage, yes. It's all of your attacks and saves.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll have the dragon attack. He can give someone a d6 extra damage on this thing.
Okay. 15 misses.
Okay. Have it make a strength check.
Save?
Yeah, save. Sorry.
Okay. Is this a magical effect?
Yes.
So it has advantage.
Every time you
19.
roll 3 nat ones on this check and keep getting the other one good.
Yeah. Sooner or later, I'm just going to roll all nat ones.
So yeah, that's his turn. He can't
All right.
break out of this. He can't move.
So you can give a save against the fear effect now that you took damage. I forgot about that. Whenever you take any damage, you get another save against the fear.
Okay, then I should have rolled like 2 then, because I got hit 3 times.
Yes.
Once by the whip and once in here.
Well, I made you do it for the bite.
Okay.
Yeah, I made you do it for the bite. All right, so there we go. Next up.
It's technically my dragon, too, because he got hit with something after.
Correct.
getting grabbed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do something weird.
Just go ahead
So
and
because
roll.
I can climb, it's like,
Oh my god.
Yeah, Zorazar?
I guess because I can climb, like, I don't know. It's just weird. So I'm gonna do one of these. So hold on. So, Oh, I'm inside the map. Didn't mean to do that. Right there. Okay, cool. That way, I'm getting to the point where I can flank.
Too big.
Too
Too
big
big,
to
right.
flank.
Is he restrained with the vines? Yet,
He is
or-
restraining 3 of us.
Oh, so what you're saying is he's occupied. Got it.
I've been trying to restrain him for the last 5 turns.
That sounds like someone with no restrained behavior. Not gonna lie to you, Chief. Oh, 31.
31 will hit.
Or that is 38 points of damage. Magic. So
38 halved is 19.
it blocks magic damage too.
All damage except
is-
specific kinds.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to use my. How much did I move? I moved bop, 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 20. Oh, I can get back there. Super that button. You know what? If I can go back there, I would use my bonus action to attack it real quick.
Go for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I wasted my bet right there. It's fine.
All done?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Braska.
Alrighty, so I am within Fortram's aura, right?
So you are no longer afraid.
Cool, still gonna reckless.
Okay. You're also flanking with the Drake, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Is my
Hell
dragon
yeah.
in the aura?
Wait,
Oh yeah, the Drake's
could-
in the aura.
wait a minute. Hold on. Could I have flanked right here?
No,
Yeah.
There's no flanking.
No, you
What?
gain.
Too big for flanking.
No.
Oh.
If the creature is one size category smaller than it, it grants the benefits of flanking.
Oh, so I should have been flanking when I was down here.
No, because the Drake is over here. You would have had
So if I
flanking
were
right
right-
there.
Oh, if I had known that, I would have gone there. I thought that.
Yeah.
Technically,
That's
we didn't know it. We also forgot that it would have lost its fear, which would have been able to give you flanking until now.
Could I have done my bonus attack up there then roll again to see if maybe I had seen
sure.
it?
Just roll one more time. Let's just see.
Okay.
Well, roll again because it would have been advantage. Roll again.
Well, no, the other one was a 13.
The other one was a 31 and 13. So roll one more time
Okay.
just to
fair
get out of the way. All right, 29
Okay.
hits.
Okay, cool. Okay, so just a 7. So that's round up 4. Okay, cool. Never mind.
So yes,
Every little bit
Braska.
helps.
Yeah. The Drake has a huge benefit. Alrighty, Braska. So what was your damage? That was 26, 39, half down to 20.
Yep. Then again,
20
I'll
hits.
take it. And then rally
So 23 halved down
to 12.
12. All right. Anybody would like to utilize the rally?
So
16, 8.
a reaction throw, but I can't do a bonus action spell, can I?
That is correct. It has to be a weapon attack.
All right. Well, I like weapon.
He
attack.
does like doing those, so.
I do.
Flanking Fordrum because the Drake.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Yep, one more.
Hell yeah!
That's what
and
we're
I'm
talking
gonna-
about.
I'm gonna pump a big 3 third level spell. Oh, wait, can I? No. I'm gonna pump a 4th level into
Fourth
my-
level.
Ooh.
All right, we're feeling it.
You might want to treat that spell slot as a 5th. I forgot last time that you smited. This is a fiend.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So also get one more D8. Treat the spell slot as a 5th, and then roll an extra D8.
Okay, so here's the regular damage, and then you want me to roll 5d8
Sure.
or 7 or 4?
Whatever.
Basically,
Whatever
would be
a
doubled by
4th
crit.
level. No. Okay. When you toggle on the smite, treat it as a 5th level smite. Only use a 4th level spell slot. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Because you get 1 extra die from it being a fiend. That's it.
Got it. Okay. So then I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna turn this one off. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna roll all the smites as a separate group.
Sure.
So there's
14.
that's my damage
Down to
plus, and so it should be that plus 30. And does the smite does not double, right?
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes, it does. Wait, so first is
I get
3.
improved
So
smite,
first,
which is 1 free.
second, third, fourth, 6.
Right.
All right. So roll another 68, and then roll 1 more D8. So
That's
60.
30 again.
Yeah, so 60 plus 7, because it's 14.
Half of 60 is 30.
Yes,
Hey, Farouk, you get vomited out.
but remember that the 60's all radiant.
Yep, that's why I took the full amount of that one.
Right on, okay.
I don't suppose I can declare sharpshooter on this reaction rally, can I?
Yeah, of course.
Still disadvantage, unfortunately.
Well, no, Fordrum went first. Oh, you're in melee, if that gives you disadvantage.
If I'm doing my arrow, yeah.
Yeah. Gotta get that feat, man. It's so good.
Unless you're gonna let him sharpshoot that rapier.
19.
19 will hit.
Yeah.
So 12, 22, 11. Ooh, the Terrascape is looking very hurt now. Bloodied, even. All done, Braska?
Yeah.
Terrascape's turn. Well... Shit. I can't swallow any of y'all yet. So it's going to attempt to bite the man who just did all of that to it. Fordrum. 26 to hit.
It's at disadvantage because of my shield, so it's a 23. And that hits.
All right. And it's also 23 piercing damage. And you are now grappled and restrained by the creature.
Awesome.
All right. Next is its tentacle attack. It is going to whip out at... You know what, Zurazar? You've been getting unscathed. It's going to attack you.
That
16?
misses.
Alrighty. And then another tentacle attack against your Drake. Advantage because it's still restrained, so 26.
Yeah.
That'll be 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I already used my reaction, so I can't reduce it.
Alright. And it is going to release the inky cloud all around itself. Everything
Same
becomes
with this
heavily
shit.
obscured. Bloop. Now, layer action. So we did Dark Torrent, and we did Terrifying Resonance, so now we're on Unholy Manifestation. Good.
That sounds fun.
Each creature within 60 feet of it has to give me a con save.
It's not fear again, is it?
No, it isn't. Braska, success. Fordrum, success. Argon, you have advantage?
Magical effect, I do.
Success.
You know what? I'm using session on this. I've been rolling like shit on this.
Capriccio, fail. Farouk, fail.
Oh, I need to restore roll. Give me a moment.
Technically, he has +3 for being in the aura.
Yeah, I know.
19.
19 is a success.
Woo.
Alrighty, so that was 4d6. Oh, wrong button. Up. Ooh, that's really good. Those of you that fail, that is 22 points of necrotic damage. And the
Yikes.
two of you become blinded.
We already are, so
I'm
it's
gonna have my
fine.
Drake.
Yeah, but
reduce
this lasts
that.
longer, okay? You're just blinded. No. Oh, yeah, the Drake has to give the same save. Also in Fordrum's aura.
Constitution.
Yep.
22 necrotic and
Yep. Argon, your turn.
I'm assuming I need another wisdom save since I didn't pass the first one.
No, you can't see it.
Oh, I can't see it anymore?
Yeah, did the ink.
Oh, did the ink thing again. Okay.
Oh, I have to.
And you heard
con
Fordrum yell, "I got it!" before he ducked underwater.
Well, there goes my 5th level spell. Just died.
Damn.
Barely did anything, but it made you use some rolls.
True.
Should have been throwing more rocks.
Don't have anything I can do. Yeah, I guess I'm done because I still
Try to shoot it.
with what? I can't see it.
Firebolt
Firebolt.
requires
Just-
sight? Or a
You're
creature
American.
within
They would
range.
just shoot into the
Oh
night.
yeah. All right, I'll shoot into the night
28 hits.
Oh,
for 30. For 15, I get tapped.
Hey, 15's a good hit against this thing. Oh, it's looking so bloodied. All done, Argon?
Yep.
All right, Capriccio.
I am going to produce flame, and it'll be normal.
Yep.
24.
27 hits for 12. Oh, it's just
Yes,
barely
ma'am.
still standing.
And that's it.
Fordrum.
so can I cast a spell while I'm grappled?
Absolutely.
All right. I cast Spirit Shroud. And I want the damage to be radiant.
Okay. You did hear that the creature's bloodied, right?
Well, don't I have to break out of the grapple before I can hit it?
No, you can attack. You're just at disadvantage, which you're blinded, you're grappled, you're at disadvantage regardless. And you're flanking, so you're at straight roll regardless.
Okay. Well,
Farouk's Drake has been MVP.
then, right on. Then I'm gonna try and just hit it, I guess.
Go for it. That hits.
And I'm just gonna. I'm not turning on a smite for. I'll just use the regular old one that I get for free.
All
So
right.
there's
How do you want to do this?
13 points. Basically, it bites me. It has most of my body, which with his armor and everything, and I just like pop it in the head once. After I yell, "I got this, Argon! Don't worry!" And then a firebolt comes and smacks in, and I'm like, "That I saw a flash!" And so I swing where the flash was, and it popping it in the head.
All right. As soon as Hedge's gavel slams and connects with the skull of this horrifying creature, it turns into this very thick ink and begins releasing all of you as it slowly drips down into the pool of water and melds into it, disappearing from sight.
And then we all fall in the water.
Yes.
I have a ring of swimming, and I finally get to use it. So I will
Ring
help
of-
collect people and get them
Ring
to
of
the
water walking.
I forgot about that. I wasn't in the water. I have a ring of water walking.
Yeah, but you were on the water, which is just as
Yes.
fine for that.
Well, that's
thing.
fine. Yeah, all it did was push me around, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. That's my other ring. I have 2 rings: water walking and swimming. My mom was afraid of me drowning when she put me on a ship. So.
Dwarves.
Yeah.
Joey,
So.
is this cave system natural or carved out?
Oh, you can roll me a nature check.
I'd like to assist.
You may. So you have advantage, Farouk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have nature.
I mean, it's not a very high DC. Some of it seems natural, but the thickness and the height of it is carved.
I'm a freaking idiot. I can cast this once a day.
Oh, I can cast that way more.
Hey, you... God damn it, Ross.
I could have avoided this whole fucking fight. I didn't realize that this was natural.
You fucking gabagool.
Hey, none of the other druids realized that either, so I don't want to hear it.
He's not an axe.
And Farouk's
that
not
I
a
didn't
druid.
realize it. I just didn't feel like it.
So will that allow us to get past the plants?
Huh?
It would give me information about the entire map. Technically, that's not man-made.
Terrain and bodies of water prevent prevalent minerals. He's undead. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you would have known.
That it was down there.
Then we could have had an underwater fight.
So, as I pull people to the side and back, we're going toward the bridge, right?
I don't really understand where we're going down here.
We're trying to get to. I think we got to go over there, and Fordham points over this way.
Are you entirely certain that's where we need to go, or do you think that's where we need to go?
Farouk, if you remember last session, there
There was
a
a
path.
path under the water
Just-
being guarded by this thing.
Oh.
So this thing's dead. So we could continue along the correct path then.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Fordham doesn't.
Well, that's easy.
But Fortune doesn't what?
I don't know the correct path.
Well, he'll Zerzar just point in this direction. It's here, right? Like this is where we need to be.
Oh.
I think. I mean, that's what that's where this thing was. So that's what I imagine Farouk's meaning. Am I correct?
There was a path ahead that this creature was guarding.
But is it the path that we need to go down? Is what I'm asking.
I mean, I can go send my dragon down there again, and we can just wait another couple minutes while it swims up and down.
That is, I mean, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to use your,
Or we can just go that way, find some other unspeakable horror, and then figure out whether or not it was the right path.
Brosco, you do realize we're on a time limit, right?
Nope.
Hey, Brosco, we're on a time limit.
Oh, God!
You know that
I'm gonna send my dragon down because my dragon can communicate to me when it comes back up because I can't cast Beast Sense again.
Okay.
you know being on a time crunch supports his idea of just going forward, right? Not the waiting one.
I mean, no matter what, either one of them is going to be going forward and giving us information if there's something there or not.
The reason I wanted to do this, I wanted to chug another healing potion.
Go for it. If anybody
How
would
many
like to chug
potions
healing
do we have
potion,
left?
Yeah, I got plenty of wine.
there was a table of wine upstairs.
Little did he know.
How many healing potions do we have left?
It's a question for Zerzar.
Joey.
Yeah.
I am going to go over here I'm going to get myself into the water and I'm going to turn into an octopus
Ooh.
and start heading down.
Okay.
Wait, he turned into an animal. That's not the real Capriccio. Get him. What do
I
you?
have 30 feet of movement. Flying. I mean, fucking flying. Swimming.
It's a flying octopus.
Shut up.
By the way, what did you ask, Bergen?
Farouk was asking how many healing potions we had left.
Oh,
Oh, I got plenty. Want one?
how many do you have?
Here's a greater.
Wait, how many do you have on you?
Let's see. I have 3 regular, 2 greater, and 1 supreme.
Okay.
Jeez.
Not as-
That one's mine.
Okay. Yes, I will take a greater, please. Thank you.
Here, have a regular healing potion.
And then I've also got 3 bottles of wine left, but those only work on me.
So as Capriciapus goes down into the water.
Oh, really?
It's either that or Octico. I don't like that.
Ratio.
Capriciapus, you're an octopus. You go down into the water, drifting and allowing your 10 tentacles to lower you down very slowly. You see that there appears to be this underwater walkway that stretches across into the center of this room. It's encapsulated with this arcane force that seems to be enveloping and protecting it as a whole. There's a circular platform in the center, hovering not on the ground, but just in the middle of this protected pathway over towards an entry inside. Now that you're not being hunted by anything, you can go ahead and roll me a perception check, Capriccio. Oh, wait, you were blinded by that creature, weren't you?
Yes.
Does
I totally
blind
forgot about
carry over with...
It's a condition like everything else, unless it says it's permanent.
Or unless it's a concentration spell.
I'd also like to say that if it's blindness because of the ink, I would like to argue that octopus should have ink sight.
Wild shape doesn't specify conditions. So I'm going to assume that it does carry.
Yeah, I'll assume the same thing. So do you have any unique sights as an octopus? Echolocation, sonar.
No.
Okay,
I
then.
like to imagine we see an octopus just banging into every wall it can as it goes, just tries to go through.
Is this blindness permanent or should it be rolling something?
Well, it's dark down there. There's no light.
It lasts for a set
Cool.
amount of time.
Well, that doesn't matter. I have dark vision. But okay.
It lasts for a set amount of time.
Okay.
So-
Well,
How long do you
Well-
wait to see if it goes away?
I mean, I can be an octopus for like 8 hours right now, so
So you guys want to wait
not
8
that I
hours?
care.
No.
No.
So how long do you want to wait, Capriccio?
I mean, we're gonna swim anyway, it looks like, so I'm just gonna chill down here and wait for the group.
Okay. So the group up top.
Was it Farouk sending his dragon in?
Oh,
I mean, we can all just go. How long do you want to hold your breath? I needed to pop some potions, man.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm get-
fine. We can
I've
all
been
just
getting
go down.
smacked every combat we've had so far.
That's our norm. We could just take a short rest, wait here, while you send the dragon down and recon.
I can send the dragon down as backup for Capriccio, but I can't beast sense with him anymore.
Oh, I can.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Only one way to find out.
All right, Braska, meet Zir, Eater of Sheep. We nicknamed the Zemnians who snuck in sheep.
Nice. I eat a lot.
Did a conversation just happen? What did we just hear?
Yeah.
What was that? What was any of that?
It was Braska.
I eat a
It
lot.
was Farouk too. I have no idea what Farouk said.
Technically, it's Braska talking to my dragon, who has an 8 intelligence, but
I just
can't
met-
speak
I
Draconic.
mean, so does Braska, so it's fine.
No, I have 10.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, they're just looking at each other like, sup, sup.
So, Braska, you connect into the beast's mind, taking the moment to reach out and peer through it. You have to share some food with it in order to do so. That is your barbaric way.
Oof. Good luck.
I mean, he's got plenty of Zemnian corpses.
That's a.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna eat those. Right? No, yeah, no.
All right, so Braska does have a limit. Don't eat people.
I mean, they're dead, so are they really still people?
That's
I
not.
know.
According to D&D's rules, they're objects.
According to necromancy, they're consumable.
I mean, according to Braska, apparently they're consumable.
Anyways, you connect with the drake and it goes swimming down there. Capriccio, at this point, a minute has passed and the blindness subsides.
Okay, now I'm gonna go take a look at whatever was down there.
Perception check.
Yes. Beep-a-dee-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo.
26. Oh yeah, you keep all of your stats.
Yes, ma'am.
As a
Druids,
druid.
man.
Yeah, it's great. I am kidding about the cannibalism, to be clear. Sure. You connect, or you peer through this pathway, and the forced barrier around seems similar to magics that you've encountered, perhaps in your enemies or with Argon. But you have the general gist of it. It seems like physical things are not passing through it for some reason. But when you peer through that tunnel down here over into the opening, you see this blue light shining, glowing and pulsing. It's definitely arcane in nature. It's not sparking or doing anything else like, well, nature would do. And you have the sense that it's moving as well, like an object being carried. That's all you can discern.
Is the blue light on my end, or
No,
across
it's
from-
through the tunnel. So think that there's a barrier that provides a tunnel at the bottom of this pool of water that physical objects can't go through. And there's a platform in the center of the body of water down there that it connects to. Through that tunnel, there is an opening that goes into some type of chamber. That's where you saw the blue light.
So I cannot reach that blue light because it's past the barrier.
Correct.
Okay. And it's still inside water. Like, it's still water down there past the barrier, right?
Past the barrier, it looks like there's no water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, Braska, the drake gets down to the bottom. Braska, you can roll a perception check as well, see if you notice anything. $25. You come up with the same thing that I just described to Capriccio.
I wave a tentacle at Drake, or is it Braska that's going down?
The drake.
It's the Drake.
Oh, I wave a tentacle at the Drake.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
I mean, it saw Capriccio turn into an octopus.
Okay, I was wondering if it did or not. If it did or not.
If you want me to kill you, Drake, I will.
Hey man, he's hungry. He's been down here a bit.
He just ate a body.
He's a dragon. He's like you. He's bottomless.
Oh yeah, no, that's not going to be enough.
So, you guys go back to tell everybody?
I don't. I stay down here.
Okay.
Braska, do you tell anyone?
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Who's Braska? Braska, who you waving at?
Braska cannot currently hear you.
He's used this spell before, right?
You have, Farouk. You know what's going
Oh.
on.
He hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, so he can't hear us.
Braska doesn't seem to be responding to anything.
Nope.
Oh, I quickly take out a couple of ribbons and tie bows in his hair across the top of his head.
What the hell's that?
Ah, shit.
The only sense he keeps feeling.
So what's in the tunnel, Braska? Or you can't talk to us.
He can't talk. The Drake
Can I
reemerges.
Oh, there you guys are.
I'm just
So-
gonna assume the squid is on its head.
No, the squid's staying down there.
So here's the situation, and I described the situation.
So do we swim down and go in? Is that what we do?
Barrier, it sounds like.
Uh-oh. I just turned my eyes to Argon real quickly. You can't do that thing again, can you?
I can, but it'll... Oh, no, I can't. I didn't memorize the spell.
No, the anti-magic one?
Yeah, I can't remember. I didn't memorize it. I used a scroll the last time.
Uh-oh.
I don't have another scroll of that power. It was a magical barrier, Braska?
I assume. I don't know. That's not really my wheelhouse. Or the
I'm-
dragons.
Try and push through it or just see it?
I'm going to cast light on my staff, and I'm going to swim down there, I guess.
All right. Argon, you go diving down, drifting towards the bottom. You pass by an octopus, and...
Wait, say you?
Yes, it does. What is your con modifier, Argon?
Con is 3.
So you can hold your breath for 4 minutes before you
Okay.
start suffocating. Roll me an Arcana check. (26).
26.
This appears to be a force wall, developed into a circle across and around a platform. It's large enough on the inside that if you could get to the inside, it would carry you across with ease. The problem is getting past that barrier is going to require either teleportation magic and the ability to overrule Trent's construction, or by the looks of it, that platform is meant to be able to rise so that he could step on it and lower and bring him in. There's probably a mechanism or a command word that would allow it to rise and allow you to pass.
All right, I'll swim back up to catch a breath, if nothing else.
Okay.
So we're either going to have to teleport past it, or someone's going to have to go on the other side and see if they can figure out how to activate the thing.
You think Dimension Door would get us in there?
In theory, assuming you could power through his spell, it's certainly teleportation's one of the ways through it. So
I'm going to go back up.
Yep.
And I am going to wave my tentacle at Argon like I'm beckoning to him.
look towards the octopus. Towards the octopus.
And then I'll swim back down.
I will follow the octopus.
And then once we get to the barrier, I'm going to point our Argon with one of my tentacles, then past the barrier. And I'm going to do like a wriggling motion. Sort of like how you wiggle your fingers when you're trying to do like a magical thing.
Okay.
And then
It's what you've been saying this whole time.
I'm surprised you were sitting
So?
on it that long.
and then is there a place for someone to safely land on the other side? You said there was a platform, right?
Yeah, there's a
Yes.
platform with the barrier around it. So think it provides like a shaft, a tunnel from the opening.
So there's a place for someone to like safely
Stand the platform, yeah.
Yeah, stand on the level. Okay. I'm going to put my tentacle in Argon and I'm going to hidden pass him to the platform.
Okay. I need you to give me an intelligence saving throw, Capriccio.
Okie dokie.
And this is opposed by Trent's DC.
Yeah. Wait, what did you say? Intelligence what?
Saving throw.
Oh, okay. 20.
Okay.
Yeah. Argon, boop, you're on the platform.
All right. We now know Trent's DC is 28 or less. That's good knowledge to have.
Actually, information.
Thank you, Argon. Very cool.
So, Argon, now you're trapped.
Okay. Now that I'm on the other side, is there anything over here?
Yeah, it's the path that goes
the
into
path?
the tunnel where there's that blue light being carried.
All right, I'm gonna go down the path.
Okay. How so?
I'm gonna. Oh God! I could invisible myself, but I have to have the freaking thing, or I can't see without a light.
While he's figuring that out, I'm going to go back up and try to get Braska down.
Braska, you are being beckoned by a tentacle.
The dragon follows.
Hey, you don't control the
Mhm.
dragon. You just listen through the dragon.
You know, 'cause
Oh, it's weird following you like this.
I'm going to point at Braska directly with the tentacle.
How do I turn off a spell?
Oh, good lord.
Farouk smacks you in the back of the head, so you lose concentration.
And you just
Oh, that
instantly
did it.
drop it.
Thanks. And I follow.
God. This
I'm going
is the first time you ever use that spell. This is.
going to do the same thing. I'm going to point at you, point at Argon, and then wiggle my tentacles, and then hidden paths.
Alright, intelligence save.
Is this a
One, two,
spell or
three.
an ability?
Ability. It's a subclass feature.
Hey, when they swim away, hey Farouk, can you turn into an animal or anything like that?
No.
So I look at the dragon, I look at Farouk, I look at Zurazar, and I don't think. I think we're gonna just get stuck standing here.
I'm getting that vibe.
I have no idea how we're gonna get 4 of us in there.
I mean,
Well, Farouk gestures to his dragon, and dragon opens its mouth. It is a large creature.
so why do you think I can't get in there?
Oh, well, I mean, unless Capriccio keeps coming back and taking us, but
What do you mean? What, like under the water?
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I don't even know where they're going. They're just swimming down to the dark spot, and then they disappear. So.
Oh, well, I'll just follow Capriccio. Oh, that's... You keep forgetting I can breathe underwater, I think.
Oh, but yeah, okay, you. Right. Yeah.
So,
All right.
Capriccio,
I know I can hold my breath as long as Argon, too.
you just barely succeed.
Figured we
Still
have the
save
same save DC.
So, Braska, you arrive on the platform there, and Argon, as you've been contemplating, you now see that Braska is there, and then the octopus waves at you.
I wave.
I'll figure it out.
Sooner or later. So, Argon, how do you want to do this?
I guess we'll go investigate the light. I'll turn my light off.
Okay.
All right.
Do I have a scroll of invisibility? I do have a scroll of invisibility.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna burn a scroll of invisibility for myself
Okay.
because Braska's got to be stealthier than I am. At least to some extent.
Not a high bar.
That's my point.
No.
And I guess we'll sneak. All right, let's sneak forward, Braska. Stop if you see anything.
All right. Stooth checks, both of you. Argon, advantage thanks to invisibility.
My God, you
Wow.
guys are so bad.
Remember
So
when I had
bad.
passed without a trace up?
All right, Braska. This is what we're gonna do.
What?
We're gonna
Oh,
walk
yeah,
down
okay.
the stairs. Be very, very quiet. The rest of you wait for us.
I can cast pass without a trace.
Oh, God!
No.
Very slippery down here.
Above the water, we're busy. All right. We got this.
So,
Did you
object
guys-
permanence
Did you
isn't
guys hear
really
something?
Braska's strong suit. So, you being invisible makes him keep bumping into you.
I'm not quite sure what's happening, but I feel like we're losing brain cells in the process. I just consider it a just a sense. I think.
I
Oh
just
my
saw
God.
bubbles come out of that tunnel, and I feel like when it popped, I heard a noise. I don't know what.
Dumber for having done this.
I don't have
No thoughts, head empty.
So, as the two of you begin walking down, you venture through this very tight tunnel that is meant to support a human's height, not a Goliath or Furbolg. Both of you are crunched down and trying to
Perfect scout.
waddle your way through
Waddle,
here.
waddle, 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 waddle.
Periodically bumping into Argon, who shushes and pushes you back a little bit. It's very distracting. When you get to the opening, though, Argon, the blue light disappears. It just stops shining altogether. You see down here that there's these pillars and chains connected to them, all of them with runically marked hooks and clasps at the ends of them. The chains all appear to be constructed out of some type of rare metal that you need Forgerum to identify. Braska, what's your passive?
17.
Oh, that's high enough. Right before that blue light disappeared, Braska, you heard an latching, metallic sound.
Who flipped the switch?
What switch?
I heard like a switch sound, and the light went
Oh.
off.
Fuck. I'll do a quick scan around the room. Does it look like there's anything in here that might be like a trigger for the force field or anything?
Investigation, please.
$26.
Perfect. You look at the wall that you are walking through. Directly on the back side, as you pass through the tunnel on the edges, you see that there appears to be this large-looking pronged-handled contraption, and it has markings of force wall you would recognize around it.
How far away from me is it?
Within arm's reach.
I'm gonna mage hand it. I'm not reaching myself in there.
Good call. The mage hand grabs, slamming it upwards, and then you see a burst in necrotic energy through the mage hand. Mage hand is dispelled, but you flip the switch without being harmed. Now, Octopus, you watch as that platform raises through the barrier and begins going higher and higher up.
Like, towards the surface of where we are?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll stick myself to the surface of it. Whee!
Okay. Everyone else, as you're having the conversation of how you're going to get down there and help out and so on and so forth, you see this silver plate raise up and a tiny little octopus standing on it.
I'll wait with you guys with all of my tentacles.
Where in perspective of us is it?
Actually, pretty much exactly where Capriccio is standing.
Capriccio, if that's actually you, wave back.
I wave with all of my tentacles.
That's close enough for me.
I'm going to just climb, get right here, and I'm just
Here,
gonna...
I got you. And I'll just grab Zurazar and fly us across.
Ooh, wait, I mean... Okay. Whee.
So.
Now, how long can you hold your breath, Fordrum?
Quite a while, I think. I
Oh,
haven't really
more than
timed
you.
it.
Oh, wait, you can breathe on
Everyone, I literally just said that like not 5 minutes ago.
He did.
Mans forgets. It's the octopus brain.
it. It is.
Alright, well, I hope you can hold your breath.
Farouk, are you jumping on?
Yes.
It's going to be a tight squeeze. The Drake cannot fit on it with everybody
My
else.
favorite.
I'll climb on Zorzar's head.
Octopuses are tiny, so you can...
Can we climb on my Drake so we can save room?
No, the Drake cannot fit on the platform. It's meant for
You're right,
a
the Drake
medium
should
creature. 3 of you can, like, group up and squeeze together close.
You're right, the Drake should also climb on my head.
I agree. Capripo's hat.
There's actually like moves the tentacles around to make it seem as fashionable as he can. He'll just say, "This'll work."
Guard.
What's that?
Very avant-garde.
Yeah, not a lot of people
I
would
thought
get
you
it,
called
but
him a bard.
I thought so too. Yeah, this
Wait,
is very like not that popular or not that well known fashion, but there's a lot of people that talk about it.
Always the pinnacle of fashion.
True.
Just
Oh, it's a
few
tentacle
moments.
of fashion.
So,
All right. Well,
Are you-
everyone hold your breath. I'm not going to.
as the platform begins lowering down slowly, under the weight of each of you, you get underneath the barrier thanks to this platform. It's like the spellcraft underneath it actually pushes the barrier out and then envelops around. But it is an incredibly tight squeeze with all of you just being stuck together. Argan and Braska, you can hear through this tunnel the, discontent from all of your allies that are being squished into a very small square with themselves.
Oh, hey, they made noise too.
Fordrum just giggles though, because I'm the biggest problem with all the armor, so I know that it's I'm sorry if any of these edges are hurting. Sorry. Shield in front of me, so I take up as little as possible.
With the armor, you still probably would have ended up beating what me and Braska pulled off.
So, to get unstuck in this chamber, Who would like to be the first one to roll their acrobatics check to crawl their way out from your allies and wander towards the other two?
Sure.
Go ahead, roll.
Feel like I probably have the best chance. 21.
Oh, hey, you reliably just crawl your way through.
And me. Hi.
So we're not stealthing?
Well,
Oh,
you two
should
are.
I be,
I don't know.
Can I be stealthy?
You
Could
can
I
certainly
acrobatics
try.
and stealth?
Yeah, sure.
31.
Good. You are stoothed. You crawl out to the other side.
Aha!
Now, Farouk and Fordrum, you guys can easily leave thanks to one less body being there present.
Ah. All right.
And now that you all have gotten past this obstacle... Oh, Farouk, you may also roll your stealth check, Capriccio as well. We're going to go ahead and go on break, everybody. Be right back.
Dear Lord.
And we're back, everybody. Where last we left off. We were navigating through this secret tunnel down beneath Trent's estate, following after a blue light that was unfortunately elusive for many of you. You did venture and find, however, this chamber that has many different walls, many different features to it. The chains that are linked and connected to them seem all, well, invasive. The metal is strange and foreign, and the clasps are all incredibly diverse. Now that you're all together, what is it we would like to do?
Joey.
Yeah.
I'm going to revert back to my normal form, but just before I do that, I'm going to ink on Zorozor's head.
I'll allow it.
You're just adding dye to the already black hair.
Damn.
But until he
Confirmed,
starts
Zubazar
stripping
dyes
down
his
your
hair.
head.
No, I mean like my hair's already black, so you're just dyeing it more black.
You heard it here first, everybody. He dyes his hair.
You're right, I'm a natural blonde.
And now we know how he dyes his hair.
So yes, you revert back to your fairy self.
Fordham will inspect the chains.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a Smith's check utilizing intelligence. I know.
Before
your
you
favorite.
do that, do you need me to send up the cart for your dragon? Farouk?
No, I can summon him down here if we need him.
Okay.
Didn't you roll again just to see if he could fit?
I did.
Yeah, he fits.
Then
he's
I'll
here.
mage hand the thing to send it back up.
Y'all are silly.
That's why I asked, because he said he rolled.
I get it. So,
I have never seen this kind of metal before.
it is foreign and strange to you. That is correct.
Are there runes on the wall or any markings of that nature in these walls? I'll start inspecting the room.
Roll me an investigation. Let's see what you can discern.
I would like to assist.
Good call.
I don't think I deserve it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not
Can
an
I roll to
investigator.
help him?
I'm not proficient in it, so I got a 17.
So, looking along the walls, there is this strange pattern that you begin to notice. They're woven with magic. And by the looks of it, it's gemstone dust imbued into the bricks all around it. But rituals like this are usually meant to create a barrier, like a magic circle of some variety, Fordrum.
Argon, take a look at these walls.
Okay.
There's like,
Okay.
that looks like magical dust woven into it.
Can I try and determine what the point of the whatever spellcraft he's done on the walls is?
Arcana check.
Guidance.
Oh, I heard guidance.
Woohoo! Everyone's favorite.
36.
36. So, that's pretty fucking good.
I brought my A game Arcana to Trent's house.
It's twofold. It is meant to stop outerworldly beings from entering in or influencing, as well as meant to stop them from leaving. This is a jail cell to keep outerworldly beings in, as well as to push them out in a way.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a two-way wall for demonic or for otherworldly beings. None in, none out.
Then we should get out of here.
Is there an exit anywhere in this room that we see?
Seems to travel on for a good period of time, but...
Oh, so there's a tunnel, but
There's-
it
there's
is
just
kind of
more
a
hall.
tunnel. Okay.
Yeah, there's more hall. It's pretty big. As you begin exploring outwards, you see that there appears to be something breathing down here. It's attached
Oh no.
to one of these chain links that you all have seen.
Can we tell how big it is?
Pretty big. Not bigger than Braska, though.
Well, I kind of worm my way to the front, seeing as it's the most comfortable size of a tunnel for me anyway.
Fair.
Shield up. Change my shield to fiends.
Well, as you approach closer towards the creature, its head seems to jerk towards you all, taking note of your existence. It starts rotating its head back and forth. The only thing that you can see are these red, beady eyes that are shooting towards you all until a little bit of a snarl opens up and you start seeing these glowing white teeth.
Oh, I don't like that.
How far does it seem to be?
About 30 feet or so away.
Because I have my continual flame on my musical.
Oh, so you have your stick out right now. So nobody is stealthing if you're doing that.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you don't...
It's not like we were
You
very
can't-
good at it.
Yeah, I mean, averagely decent.
Oh, I was stealthing.
Well, nobody's stealthing if Capriccio has their continual flame out. When you're a large beacon of light in darkness, you are not stealthy.
It's a torch, but yeah.
Yes.
It's fine. Do we see?
You see this strange creature looking at you all. Its skin is pale, and its eyes look very buggy and wide. As it looks at you all, seems to have a lot of contemplation crossing over its mind. It's very intelligent. And despite the beady nature of its eyes, it looks... well... it looks pretty... angelic.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hey, ducks.
Of course I speak.
What could we call you?
Seems to be watching you closely. Eldrazi.
Well, Eldrazi, what are you doing down here?
He's chained to the wall.
I'm fearful that it might be a little obvious to all of you what it is that I do.
Oh, don't worry. It's not.
I am captured and enslaved.
And did your catcher have a use for you to be in this position?
I guess he's asking, what is he making you do?
It's making me, well, not much as of late. It used to attempt to extract something from me, but I would never give it. No.
What was he trying? Oh,
What does your divine sense tell you, Fortune?
Oh, yeah. Do I have to roll for divine sense?
You
Kelly?
do, yes.
I thought divine sense just happened.
No,
Yeah,
it's not
happens.
rolled, it's just you sense. Yeah, that's one. I was thinking of one of the spells. Detect Good
Right.
and Evil. You discern that this creature is a celestial,
A
and you are
celestial
standing on desecrated grounds.
Yeah, that's why there's so many Apple ringtones going off.
Sorry.
Got him. Desecrated.
Yeah. Do you... You're a celestial.
How very observant of you.
Then what was he trying to take from you that you wouldn't give?
That is not something I'm going to be revealing to mortal kin.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we're not the guy who enslaved you, and you have an opportunity to be released. We're not here to take it from you. We need to know what you are, because you're in probably the worst place you could possibly be. And you have an opportunity to actually walk out of here.
And
not have to worry
you
about him
will
again.
not sully my responsibility with your mundane threats like this entity.
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you.
Then
We can
release
let-
me, mortal, so I can reap what is sowed.
First, let's get to know you first, so we don't unintentionally just release some crazy abomination that just happens to be one of many within the bowels of this basement, I guess.
It seems to
If
be...
we do release you, are you gonna attack us?
If there is cause for my attack against you, then of course, without hesitation. But if you do not bring that upon yourselves, then there is no reason for me to aspire to such treatments of you all.
And if you are freed, will you just return to where you were from after destroying
No.
the person who
This-
enslaved you?
This entity requires death. It requires retribution.
Zotar will lean over to Forge and says, "What is this thing, by the way? You said it was celestial, but I don't even know."
I can't quite tell.
How do we release you?
Does he really look like a celestial, or does he look like a demon or devil or something that's trying to, you know... I guess, can I insight him to know if...
Yeah, I was kind of
the right
Oh,
You
that's-
use your
Sure.
divine sense.
You used your divine sense, but sure, go ahead and insight it.
Oh, well, I mean, oh, that's fair, yeah. Oh, damn.
25. I mean, it's not acting like the goodly divine celestials that they preach about in Sunday school, but it is acting more like the Old Testament celestial.
And you said that it's this thing's humanoid?
Roughly, just slightly smaller than Braska. But for a human, that is gigantic.
So, if you... So my friend here mentioned that you are celestial. What type of celestial are you?
I'm an angel.
Ah,
Well, he says he doesn't want to hurt us. And he wants to kick Trent's ass. So I say we let
right.
him out.
You might have led with that. That
Hmm.
might have been.
It is not
Don't-
Trent specifically that I am seeking retribution against.
What do you see
All
retribution
of
against
its servants must suffer. All
yeah.
of its legion, its empire, all of it.
then? When you say empire, are you talking about all the people just living in the empire?
Of course. Worshipping such an devious entity.
What entity are they worshipping?
The Archlich.
Yeah, Trent.
They don't know he's an Archlich.
It is easier to believe that you are not committing wrong than to face that yourself. That is why I, the Angel of Retribution, will grant it to all of them.
How long have you been down here?
So wait, wouldn't that also be just saying you're doing the right thing, even if you're not actually? In your
Yeah,
case?
it just sounds like you're using that as an excuse just to kill a lot of people who half of them don't even want. what
Your
happening.
mortal mind cannot comprehend the dangers of this realm and what it is seeking and what horrors it has committed.
This is an angel. She's kind of whispering this to Fortune. This is an angel.
Anybody in this room proficient in religion?
Yes.
I was just gonna ask what deity it serves. But
Oh, that would
okay.
be nice. Fortune, you are if you're proficient in religion, then you know gods are supposed to be benevolent until they are not. And then they become more lawful destructive than anything else.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like this guy's just been so disconnected. It's just kind of got to him. Is what I'm gathering.
Maybe. But Farouk, you were going to ask something?
Which of the divine do you lay service with?
I serve she who reigns above all, the goddess of creation.
Oh no!
And who is that?
Exandria.
No.
No, that's what you guys would believe unless you knew otherwise. Yep.
None of us know otherwise. Not in this game.
Not this
in this
game.
group.
I don't even know who that is in this group.
Are they going to say it?
No. They just did.
Goddess of creation, got it.
You, points at Fordrum,
Yeah.
you embody the soul of creation, same as mine. You will release me.
Maybe don't do that.
Who is your goddess? Are you talking about Exandria or someone else?
No. My goddess is the one above all. The one of all creation, a say-so.
Gesundheit.
Well, we're on a hit list now.
I don't under. How long have you been down here for?
I do
I don't-
not
I don't
have a
think that-
concept of this.
Right, Angel's time, I guess, is a little weird.
No, I grew bored of counting the years. It
it's
serves no
been
purpose.
So,
What's the last thing you remember before being captured?
The Battle of the Titan.
oh, well, that means nothing.
I was escaping after the one who was being taught lichhood. I was chasing them, rectifying my blade into the chest of the tutor, and looking at the abomination it was crafting and creating, smiting it down with all of the holy power that my Avenger could summon. I was chasing after the Lich upon its escape, and it caught me in a devious trap, choosing to hide behind one of the betraying lords of the heavens, deserver to be placed in hell.
All right. One moment, please. Huddle up, everybody.
So I was gonna say, so I mean this in the nicest way possible. How do you kill an angel?
I can think of some ways.
I
We
don't
don't
know.
have to kill it. We just need to leave it.
Yeah, I think we can just, let him out, have him help us kill Trent. Maybe
Right,
sit him down to a nice cup of tea and talk about this whole killing everybody else thing.
We can leave it here, but then someone else will find it, and then they'll act. And then what if they release it?
Okay,
Doesn't
what
it-
about room for negotiation?
That's what
I
I
don't-
said.
Do you think we can negotiate with this thing?
I mean, can we
We
try?
can try.
We haven't released it yet, so we could at least say, we'll release you if you, and then fill in the blank.
Release you if you don't kill anyone but Trent.
And
I
I mean,
could
if
be-
he's an angel, I think that they tend to keep their word. By disbanding the Lich, it will disrupt and disband the rest of his legions and those that follow. The rest are being attacked as we know it currently.
Right, but this angel is talking about going up and then just killing the civilians who are just kind of in the crossfire. That's a little extreme.
Well, he did say the worshippers. Which, in my opinion, that's the Volk.
It might consider everyone.
That's
Might consider everyone.
that's my thoughts. The way
So that's why
the
I'm
way
saying.
the way it's wording it's pretty much everyone within the dwindling empire will die.
Yeah,
So-
well, what I'm saying is we're basically 2/3 of the way to what we want. And just gotta find a nice middle ground on that last bit.
So what? We release him on the word that they don't slaughter the innocent men, women, and children that are just in the crossfire.
Yeah,
That was pretty
much.
well said.
I mean I can
Angels
try.
It might not think
Angels
that
don't lie,
any...
right? Or is that fake?
That's Capriccio, I think you were about to say what I was thinking. Go ahead.
No, I don't think I was. It might not consider anyone to be innocent.
That's what I was thinking actually, because that was the original thought process, and it still is because it's been down here so long. It's just going to consider anyone that wasn't the one that released it an enemy, and that could be considered our people too.
So all we have to do is we'd rather you not kill any living beings.
Suppose
Any
anyone
living
has the
thing.
banishment spell.
I mean, we
just
could
send
ask him
them.
to. We could ask him to at least ask first. Hey, how do you feel towards liches? And then if they say I like them, yeah, go ahead and kill those guys.
Braska, I don't think this angel is going to spend a lot of time asking questions. It's probably going to do a lot more swinging.
I'm just throwing out suggestions.
To answer your question, Farouk, I have banishment, but we couldn't send him home right now, anyways.
Because we're on a demiplane, right?
No, because we're in a room that's sealed against extraplanar beings being able to leave.
Or come in.
So
Look.
banishment wouldn't work, anyways.
We need to articulate a way for him, or for the angel to not actively go on a killing spree indiscriminately.
Don't kill any of the citizens of the Dwindling Empire, just Trent.
Or Exandria. I would make it bigger than just Zondalian Empire.
But just say he could only kill Trent.
That's
I'd say
can
Trent or his direct minions, like the people.
Problem
who-
is the problem with that statement, Braska, because I don't disagree with the sentiment. The problem with that statement is differentiating what a direct minion means.
Yeah,
That leaves him room for interpretation.
we need to focus on Trent and Trent's subordinates. We can. I'm not sure if the angel knows what a Volstrucker is. I could say Trent and the Volstruckers, and that could be it. But the angel
Have
could
him
be.
check
I would
with us
say
first?
just Trent, because if we add other people, it'll probably just consider everyone that kind of person. And just...
That is true.
So just say Trent.
I can try. All right. Well, let's try this. And if that doesn't work, I guess what, huddle again?
Would
No,
also
we just keep
be-
going. We leave
Okay.
him.
Zurzar will walk around.
The entity looks up at you. Or sorry, Eldrazi looks up at you.
We will release you under one condition. We. I was waiting to see if the angel would respond. Did
Nope.
not, so I will continue. Trent is the only enemy right now, and will only be the only enemy. We release you. You only go after Trent. No one else, just Trent.
That's
Once
the
he-
lich.
That is the Lich, the Arch Lich that you're talking about. Deal with him. Score's clear.
No.
We are already currently in the process of dismantling and removing him from internal power of this empire. This is the end of the road. He is the only obstacle left.
Retribution must be had. Its worshippers, its followers, those that blindly turn an eye to its evil deeds, all
talking-
must be punished. All
talking about-
must be sorted over through the river Styx and sent to their destinations.
You're talking about an entire worldwide extermination because you got caught.
I am the angel of retribution. What I do is not for myself, but for the betterment of all.
How is it for the betterment of all if you're clearing the slate and leaving nothing behind?
There are
no,
those that get to stay behind.
Like
You
who?
all do not serve this creature.
Oh God.
Your souls have only but one connection between any of you to it.
Wait, what?
You mortals do not possess the same senses that we do. I can see your soul. I can see your tether. I can see where you are connected and what you are touched by. Only one of you has any aspect or relation to that creature or its influence.
And which one is that?
Raises his hand and points over at Argon.
Oh.
Oh, Farouk is pensive right now and would like to figure out what's going on with Argon.
Do
It's
I
probably-
do I know?
It's probably because he hates him the most.
Argon, would you care to
That's
explain?
certainly news to me.
Your connection is not powerful. You are not influenced by him directly, but you are influenced. Subtle
So,
castings of curiosity, it would seem.
So let me ask this: if we release you, you're gonna kill him? No point to Argon.
No. He does not serve the Lich.
You must be talking about the times Trent invaded my dreams.
Hasn't he invaded other people's dreams?
In this group, I don't believe so.
That's fair.
At least none of that any of you have told me of.
DM.
Yeah?
That story you told about him chasing down someone and striking down an abomination.
Yeah.
Was that similar to a story Miriam would have told Argon about when they attuned with the phylactery with the?
I don't know if he
that-
ever shared that information. Would he have?
I mean, he would have because that's when he found out about his ability to destroy phylacteries. So he would have told him everything about that moment.
Okay, then. Argon history check.
Oh, I'll burn an inspiration.
I'll help you. So
Oh,
you-
then I don't have to burn an inspiration.
Fordrum was there listening the whole time.
Hmm.
Well, roll
Oh.
again. That's not advantage.
Yeah, I thought I was on advantage. I was not.
So 19. Hey, you didn't
Yeah.
use your inspiration. It's...
Yeah.
So you recall the story that was told to him, the vision that he had of what happened in that area, and from what is being described, Eldrazi comes from that. That sounds like what Eldrazi did.
Then what was the story, Farouk? Did he chase somebody down?
The story was someone from another plane of existence brought a phylactery during the war with the gods and ended up in Faharam. And next, with another person completing a ritual in the process of potentially creating a god that became an atropole, and was struck. One of them was struck down by the wielder of a dragon-crested great shield, if I'm remembering the story correctly.
No, that was the sword.
Oh, it was a sword. Okay.
Yeah.
Just had an amazing idea.
So you've been chasing Trent from the beginning. He's had you for a long time.
Well, if you can't agree, then we're gonna have to leave you here.
Zero's actually gonna turn around. He's going to wander over to Argon real quick, and he's gonna whisper, "I have an idea, but it might piss off the other people. Give this angel the atropole.
You're gonna tell him about? Oh, okay.
We want it dead anyway. It's going to see it as probably the worst thing after Trent.
So what? Trade him Trent and the thing for everybody else?
Yes, that seems like the most logical thing to do.
Zurazar, what's your passive stealth?
27.
Okay, keep talking.
I'm fine with it. I don't know if everyone else will agree.
Okay,
I know at least one other person would probably agree.
Yeah.
But
Who did not agree?
two people really wanted to save it.
Why?
But to be fair, one of those two probably really wouldn't care that much.
Who's the one that would?
Which one do you think?
It's Fordrum.
Yeah, who's the best of us when it comes to that type of stuff?
So,
I will turn.
while you guys are having this conversation, Eldrazi will look at you, Fordrum.
Hmm.
You serve creation.
I do.
You serve the same concept as I.
I do.
You understand the nature of destruction and how it needs to be quelled. Release
I do.
me. The haggling of these creatures is not something I am going to abide by. My goal is righteous and needs to happen.
Too many people were brainwashed, meaning convinced without their own knowledge or forethought. And as much as it pains me to say this, because there is nothing more than I would like to see you ravage through Trent, we need to be able to trust that you would not kill people who were unwittingly pawns in his game of chess. And unfortunately, I have too much compassion.
The folly of mortals.
It is.
And these entities would not be given the same existenceless retribution that the creature will receive they will be given the opportunity to be sorted. Some reborn, some to heaven, some to hell.
Yeah, but depending on whom they are, their lives might be short anyway. And depending on whom you slay, you might be changing a path for our world and its existence.
That is my purpose.
I know. You're not... I see and hear you, and I understand you. But my
What if you
service
accidentally killed someone that your god has put there for a reason?
I can see the threads of fate. I do not make mistakes.
Didn't you fall into a trap?
The lying guise of an entity that has sworn itself and utilizes the most appalling of magics happens.
So you fell for a lie.
Your fayish words are not going to sway me.
They're not meant to. I'm just putting it out there.
Your concept of what I did is very limited. What happened?
Well, you're here, so... Eh.
What happened was mischievous, and he utilized the power of the only rival to my goddess.
Who's the rival to your goddess?
Oh,
It shall not be named. The name holds power.
We'll wander over to Fortune while they're talking. Gonna lean and whisper. Could I offer the Archibald?
No.
Why not? That could be the only way we can make them not kill everyone.
It's innocent. It's just as captured and held captive as this person. Yes, it does have great potential, but it doesn't have the need to be slain. It is, we don't know, personally, I don't really know what it is, but if it is just fed, it's a captive, it's fed nothing or tiny pittances of things and given little to no information. You're killing a child at that point. An innocent. Something who doesn't know right from wrong, doesn't know good from evil, doesn't know normal things that normal people know. And yes, it looks like an abomination. I don't disagree with that. But it hasn't done anything for what we know. If we had more information, knew more about maybe its existence and what it had done, then maybe I would feel differently, but only going on what we know, I can't say yes to that. I can be overruled, but I can't willingly say yes to that.
I feel like you're one of the few people that would actually make me feel bad if I went against. I hate that.
Sorry.
Argon, what happens when a demiplane is a demiplane concentration?
Normally they're not permanent. So this level of demiplane, probably not. Especially since this survived his death, if that's your question.
What happens when the creator of a demiplane is killed permanently?
It would probably stay, and in theory, maybe you can't get to it if you don't know the way into it. But I don't think it would go away. Demiplanes are semi-permanent, which is why I can store things in my demiplane.
That's fair. I'm just sort of... Oh, God, sorry.
So, what do we do about this entity? He's not wrong. Souls that are lost do get sorted, do end up finding their way to heaven or hell or wherever they potentially are heading anyway.
But this entity also wants to go around and start killing innocent souls and adding them to the pool when they don't need to be.
At the end of the day, we would be effectively releasing another Vorvik onto the world.
I don't know who that is.
So, Vordvik is a
That
situation
was
that
big news.
arrived, I think, canonically 5 years ago in game, of an angel that came to the material realm with a tremendous amount of power, corrupted a large portion of Tal'Dorei, and is indirectly to blame for the death of Pike Trickfoot and a large portion of the Tal'Dorei Alliance,
Oh.
as it was
So-
trying to become a god.
Oh, so Zerzar would probably know about that.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Everybody, it was a huge event, maybe a little more than 5 years ago, but not much.
That is a fair point, actually, Farouk.
We cannot deal with a threat of that magnitude as soon as surviving Trent.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Looks like you're stuck here.
I said that out loud. Does this guy react to the name Vorvik?
No, it hasn't reacted to very much at all.
Okay. I figured I'd ask because that's it's not big his name drop as a say so, but
If we release you and we deal with Trent, you would be the next tidal wave after we dealt with the tidal wave. Because let's be honest, you wouldn't be any better than him after we release you.
I would be an immediate plague to all of those that worship and follow the Lich's command, all of those who have been influenced and shaped by it.
In your eyes. And in your eyes, that would be everyone.
And in
And
the eyes
I'm-
of the heavens.
Question: what if the second he's gone, people just stop giving a fuck about anything we had to do with anything?
Does their tether then change course?
The course at which you are shaped rarely ever changes. It is only guided through years of tedious twisting. After his influence is gone, who is to say that others will not come to try to fulfill his goals and fill his campaign? Others will not come to try to aid in his assistance or reascension.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like we are indeed talking to a wall. It's just bouncing back at
I
us.
mean, if we do what we're trying to do here today, he is not coming back from that.
It's true, actually. If we are successful, then he's gone for good.
None of you house the power to destroy a lich permanently.
look to Argon.
We got a hole we throw shit into.
I've already destroyed 3 of his phylacteries. I just need to pick up the last one, and I'll destroy that as well.
Which is why we're here.
That is impossible. Your
Well,
power
it's
is not grand enough.
You're right, it's not.
Y-
But there's a place that could do it.
You hear that, Argon? We've done the impossible 3 times.
Trying to dance around it without Argon knowing that he should dance around it. So
Eldrazi looks you dead in your eyes, Argon. You've peered into it. So that is your solution.
it's the only solution I could find.
The resourcefulness of mortals is commendable. Even without divine aid, you find a way to utilize our enemies to combat each other.
Yeah, we're really good at that.
We're kind of wasting a lot of time talking to this guy.
We are. If we're gonna be, speaking of phylacteries, we need to find the last one. Standing here and keep talking, it's just gonna. We're just delaying stuff. We need to go.
All right,
Fortrum,
so I guess we deal with this guy later.
Fortrum, I need a persuasion from you.
There is a time for the inspiration, man.
21. Eldrazi begins to stand, and you can see the bony edges of where their wings are completely featherless right now. Just the cartilage that stretches and arcs around them. When they stand, they take a step towards you, Fordrum, and reach out their hand.
As if to shake or as if to
Offer.
touch me? Okay. I reach back.
He will take a very deep breath. And you see this divine glow begin to emanate from him, and the tips of the wings begin to turn to dust, dripping and falling onto the ground. As this is happening, Fordrum, you feel that divine energy filling. He is going to cast Heal on you.
Oh, nice.
You heal for 70 points.
Nice.
Look at you, buddy. You're feeling better.
And you see he looks a lot more raggedy after that. I am not your enemy, and you are the only wise one among them to realize this. Be sure you are successful, even in your death.
We will do the best that we can. And if I could devise some way to return you, free you at some point, see what I can do.
My purpose will always be to do what I have spoken. It will not waver, it will not change.
Yeah, it's just too broad of a... It's too broad for our existence at this point.
I am not a chisel, but a hammer.
Right.
I admire your stubbornness. I'll give you that.
Thanks.
No, I was
Oh, you're
talking to.
talking to me? Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Well, you know what, Fortune? I'll encapsulate you in that, but you know, yours is endearing.
Thank you.
The angels is just sort of sandpapery.
Fordrum.
Hmm?
Would you rather have a 5th level spell slot returned to you,
Ooh.
or your pool of healing hands? Lay on hands.
I have not used my lay on hands.
Oh,
so-
well then he's giving you your 5th back.
But the answer is clear.
I also haven't used my 5th level spell yet either.
You used
So-
it on the
You
smite.
haven't used.
No, I
Use
used
the
my
fourth.
Oh.
You haven't used any of your lay on hands.
Give him
I
a
have
fourth
not.
and a first back.
Yeah,
What
he'll
the
give
fuck
you a
is
4th.
wrong with you?
He'll give you
Yeah,
a
it's
4th and a
okay.
1st.
We have a big fight coming.
Yeah.
Lucio, I'm waiting for that.
How low were we before? How many spell slots did I use on here?
It's okay. How about the angels just give me a free 5th level slot that
I'm
I've
about
never
to
had
feeble
before?
mind your ass.
You are not deserving of my gifts.
I don't want your gifts anyway. You're kind of boring.
Sorry, man. You two are diametrically opposed. You're like, I could change him, and he's like, no.
I will. Can I take 5 slots worth? So, like, I can. Take
He'll
a fourth
return a
back?
4th and a 1st to you.
I like to think Fortune's like nodding, like I can make some Zerzars over his shoulders, shaking his head, like nah.
All right, Capriccio, I'll do some healing from this point forward. No problem.
You look at Farouk,
I'm
who's
big
looking
on healing from
very
this point forward.
Isn't your
I'm glad-
entire subclass meant to be healing, Capriccio?
I'm glad that we're able to overcome this obstacle. Can we move on?
Yes.
All right.
Beware of the jailer who stays behind.
The jailer who stays behind? Who's that?
The one who has relocated the other higher beings that were captured and held here.
So there's more of you here?
There's only one angel.
Don't suppose one of them was a seahorse-looking dog with several tentacles and a giant gaping maw?
I was not going to mention that, but, well...
That was previously 3 pillars down from me before released.
How many chains are in this chamber again?
About 12.
Oh, dear God.
The
we
jailer
don't know
has
how-
taken one more with him.
And where did the jailer go?
The jailer went to go protect its master. The exit in the back wall I have never seen, but I've heard them use.
Well, guess we got one more thing to deal with before Trent, lads.
Yay.
So the jailer took one thing with it. So there, in theory, there are 2 of them guarding this phylactery.
Yeah.
What was the other thing it took with it?
The creature that was captured down here. It is a creature of fiendish origin. Very idiotic in its own creation. Incapable of thought. Well, as developed as even mortals can process. However, its strength and agility is unrivaled within the Hells.
Does it have a name?
Of course, all fiends do, but it would never speak it to me.
What would mortals call it if we didn't know its true name?
You would call it a Vivali.
Do I know what a Vivali is?
Are you proficient in religion?
You're funny.
Fordrum! 23. Alright, so you know Bolgura? Those giant ape-like fiends
Yeah.
that can be summoned? Yeah, think of a Bolgura, but it's huge, with almost no intelligence whatsoever, and they put it on a haste spell.
Oh, dear God.
Awesome.
Cocaine Devil Great Ape.
Cocaine Ape. Got it. That's the sequel.
Cocaine Ape.
Eldrazi, you have been a lot of help. Thank you.
To Capricio's earlier point.
Yes, I will heal. Is that what you're
No, that we should get moving. Not
Yeah,
that point.
The moment,
His
the moment
earlier point. His
I mean,
point before he
Farouk's
found
under
out.
half.
the moment Fortune gives a slight explanation for it, Zuruzo's like, okay, cool, let's go. And just starts walking.
Did he point out where he heard the back door?
He
from?
said behind him, and you see where he is, so it's just
Oh.
behind him that way. He can't leave this face of the pillar, it's too tight.
So we make our way by and behind.
Alright. As you venture past, you see that there's a handful of other various outer planar creatures, all of which look like they've been snuffed recently. However, they have not been able to return to their home planes thanks to the state of this chamber that they are in. As you go past a few of them, some of them look fiendish, some of them look, well, aberrant. You venture past all of this and you see that there's this massive metallic door, steel by the looks of it, Fordrum, that on the outside looks like it is completely faceless. No handles, no slots for looking through, and perfect fit in grooves into the stone, like the stone of this location was actually warped to fit specifically over it. The bolts to the door are on the outside where you stand.
Meaning it opens away from us. Yeah.
Where the hinges are facing you, it's a pool, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, these doors were really expensive. Should we inspect the doors to see if we can find a handle, or do you want me to just take them off? It's probably a magic word that opens them. Hold on a second. Eldrazi, did you ever hear him say a word to open these doors?
I have heard them speak, but only one word outside of their speakings to me. And that word was Azarok.
Thank you. Let's try this.
Who here speaks Draconic?
Me.
Zurazar, Farouk, and Argon. Azarok stands for
Open.
No.
That'd be really funny though.
Open sesame.
The
Trent just got
beginning.
really lazy. Oh, the beginning.
The beginning.
I like to imagine Trent just got really lazy near the end. It's like, open and draconic, I guess.
Hey, I'm not getting lazy. Fuck you.
No, I said Trent.
And who's Trent?
Wait, Trent's here? Oh.
Is
Trent's
Trent in
on
the
our
room with
Zoom
us right
call?
now?
Just say that then. I don't know how this works.
Go ahead. You speak Draconic.
Sure, I'll say the beginning in draconic.
All right. You say this, and then you see a symbol appear on the door. The symbol is written in a different language, however, not Draconic. Who here speaks Sylvan?
Oh, I know someone who does.
Capriccio. You see the symbol on the door, and the symbol is reminiscent of for entry, as if it's asking for something to enter.
It's asking for something to enter.
Can you be as broad as the word us?
What?
He's a total asshole, so like.
Can your reply be
master.
as broad as the word us? Or do you have to... Is it asking...
No. It's asking for something. Like, as in payment? Like a tool?
Oh.
Do I get any indication of what kind of something it's asking for? Like, is there any hint within the writing itself?
Roll me an insight check.
Sure. Oh.
7.
What'd you get?
27.
27. It requires a payment. And the mood at which the payment is being asked, it seems to hint at a name is required. Like a Fey-ish payment usually would be for entryway, say, into the chambers of one of the Archfey.
Oh, so one of us has to give up our name. Interesting.
Is that what you mean, Joe?
Possibly.
Why don't we just give him the angel's name?
Well, that's never ended badly for me.
You have a history of that.
I mean, he kind of has all our names already, doesn't he?
Yes.
No.
Or does it need his name?
You can give him my name.
Why don't we give it the angel's name?
No. That's mean.
And they weren't mean to us.
No.
Not really.
Yeah, they actually did make a point to say that they were specifically not going to be mean to us.
Well, Bosca, would you like to give your name to the door since you're so generous?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, how many
Hi.
how many names are you on now, Broska? Just making sure.
You have no idea what we're talking
You think
about.
I've been
I don't think
counting?
doors are.
What's
you,
that?
you forgot your time when he gave away his name.
Well, Broska said it wasn't the first time he did it. That's why I'm asking.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's kind of a Turkalon that event that happened.
Yeah.
And that ended well.
And that's why Zara's asking. It's like, how many times have you given up your name?
Too many.
What is Broska your new name, or did you? You know what? I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. Just do what you got to do.
Wait, do I have to say? Wait, do I not have my name anymore? If I do that?
I don't know.
And now you start asking questions.
Farouk
like
goes up
going
to
in
the
here.
door,
Yeah?
We'll just call you Bro from now on.
and I'm gonna say Farouk in Elvish because
Okay.
I don't speak Sylvan.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, fuck me.
Head
Well, you're
nod.
supposed to be
You're
good
a
at that.
ranger. You should be decent. Yeah.
I am. I've been rolling shit tonight.
Hey,
Wait.
18's a success.
+3
Oh,
for Fordrum.
21's a
22.
success. 22! Let's go.
21.
Oh,
So,
Success!
you end up speaking your name, but then you see Capriccio, the symbol changes, also still in Sylvan, to wrong name. And then there's this bolt of lightning that arcs out towards you, Farouk, that you dodge out of the way of, that was aimed directly at your heart.
so it's not.
It's
it might be
asking
asking for a specific name.
I think it's asking for
a
his
password,
name.
not.
Yeah.
I think it's asking for Trent's name.
Maybe? I don't know.
Say, Angel Guy, do you know his real name?
Actually, that's an important question to ask. Does he know its real name? What's his history
Ooh.
modifier?
Been down here a while.
The name of this individual has changed from people that have served him over the ages. Are you speaking since that door back there was constructed, or since his beginning?
I was thinking beginning, but
Well,
let's
if
go
we
with
talked
that one
about
for
the
now.
beginning.
Put both, just in case.
Yeah.
Wait, is that inferring he's freaking Dread Pirate Robert seeing this? Whenever he takes an apprentice, he just kills them and takes their name once they get old enough?
That would be his shtick.
Could you put it past them?
Probably not.
So are you asking since the beginning, or since that door was built?
Beginning.
Beginning.
Then that would have been Borgard.
Borgard?
Borgard. Borgard. Borgard.
Okay.
All right. Farouk, try it again, but say that your name is Borgard.
I'm gonna prep myself to dodge.
All right, so you're
this
taking the
time.
dodge action.
I don't think that's gonna help me with the dex save, but
Oh, it does. It specifically helps you with a dex save.
That's what it's for.
and I speak this ancient other planar name, Vorgod.
All right. As you say that name, you see that it shifts over now into a different word. It's an infernal word. Do any of you speak infernal?
Oh, jeez.
Nope, that's not one of my 10.
Jeez. Argon's not here at the moment.
Oh, I'm not going to try to open his character sheet.
I was gonna say that. No, don't do that.
No. Because then the session's over. I'm not getting
Yeah,
it.
I'm pretty sure he does, but I'm not.
I have primordial and undercommon.
We'll give him a second.
I feel like Infernal is one of his languages also, but maybe not. Maybe it's Draconic and not Primordial. I don't know.
Yeah, Abyssal.
He has Abyssal. So he at least understands the script. Oh, for you?
No, for him.
Oh.
He
Then
just
he-
messaged it in the Discord.
Oh, perfect. Then he at least understands the script. Well, we need him to roll an intelligence check, which is a +5, so I guess I'll just roll a d20. Unless, Argon, you want somebody else to roll who isn't me, because me.
I don't think any of us are good. Is it straight intelligence? Not like
It's straight intelligence. But
Oh.
him knowing Abyssal allows him to at least understand the script of Infernal. So he might be able to translate it. Okay, he's back. He can roll for his damn self. Roll for your
Alright.
damn self. Intelligence
Alright.
check.
I'm burning inspiration.
Go for it. This is what you're good at.
Ah, no, I'm not. You know that.
Well, I mean, technically
15.
speaking. I'll give you a few options. Oh, you said guidance? Roll a d4. $17. I'll give you two options. It either means whom I serve or whom serves me.
So it either says whom I serve or whom serves me. I'm gonna guess whom I serve.
Is it
But
from
didn't
the
we just-
perspective of the door or from the perspective of Trent?
Probably
And-
the respective of the door.
And it is written in Infernal.
Right. That part I heard. I was listening to the stream.
Maybe it's whom serves me then, because Infernal, I don't know.
Did you guys not get the thing where we about the who might be the devil he's working with?
No.
Nope.
Oh fuck! I thought we shared that information. Okay.
I thought you did in your private DMs too. You
Oh,
said
did
you were
we?
going to. Maybe. I
I
mean,
didn't-
we'll find out.
Me and Argon talked a lot during a call, and we just said we're gonna destroy like 20 gold worth of messages. So
That I
don't think-
remember.
I don't think we actually ever typed anything out.
Let me see if there's anything in my DMs from you.
Probably not. This was relatively recent.
Hooray for being fundamentally unprepared for a certain challenge.
Yeah, I don't see anything in our messages.
We also had to pause it literally until like 2 weeks ago because we were on different timelines.
Yeah, fair enough. If you would like, you could have your other character tell him. It's fine. Because you guys
Okay.
did say, hey, we're going to do a bunch of random messages to each other.
Oh wait, we did message in our DMs that we figured out a false symbol on the iron
That I remember.
stuff.
Oh yeah, you're right. You did.
So we narrowed that down to Asmodeus or Baal, if I remember correctly.
So Asmodeus or Ball. Who wants to flip that coin?
I will.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
get that advantage against traps.
Heads it's Asmodeus, tails it's ball.
It's a
It's
D4.
Asmodeus.
There's no.
Evens and odds, you motherfucker.
I did a D2.
You did a D2. The D4 was mine.
Oh, okay,
That was for the
okay.
guidance,
I'm
not
sorry.
the
I'm
four.
sorry. I saw the D4. I heard
So
the
did
bing
I.
and I saw the D4. You
My
jackass.
God.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
Double heads.
All right. So that one is heads. So which one was that again?
Asmodeus.
All right. You say the word Asmodeus, and then the letters that glue and shined immediately start trickling downwards. It goes to the bottom of the door where it sends out this jolt of infernal fire around the perimeter and through the middle, where the seam begins to open slightly and push towards you all.
Lucky
Back out of the
coin.
way.
Wow, Trent's actually working with Asmodeus. That's nuts.
Yeah,
How the
it
hell
is.
you be able to convince him of that?
Sorry. Mood change. I have to find that different song. There we go. Oh, wait. Nope, nope. That's not the right one. Is it this one? Nope, not supposed to be that one. Sorry. Give me...
Just look up the song that says "Welcome to Hell."
Welcome to the jungle.
Oh, God, definitely not that one. Jeez, well, this sucks.
Now who's not prepared?
I had everything organized and they updated this shit on Sunday. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just go over to that first one I did. That was fine. Here, actually, this one will do. So, as you all step through this doorway, you see before you that this place seems to be in shambles, ruins. There's pews placed down here. The pews seem to be destroyed and left in rubble, most of them taken over by a massive protrusion of what appears to be like a tendril-like piece of stone that jets from the ground. You also see... Oh, that's bad. You also see these pillars that stretch up towards the ceiling. A ceiling that's at least 100 feet into the air. There's symbols on the ground, but they all seem to be scraped and desecrated, destroyed, no longer recognizable or readable. Let me bring you all over to this map.
Map change.
It's a map. It's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
Well, way to get me DMCA striked at the very end. Oh no, somebody else said welcome to the jungle. I was already...
Yeah, that was me. I started it.
Yeah, you got demonetized 3 hours ago.
Do. Come on.
I'm surprised we made it through that with only one lightning bolt.
Information is good.
And coin flips.
Apparently.
Braska has survived 90% of everything thanks to dumb luck, let's be honest.
that and just buttloads of hit points.
True. So, as you all begin walking through here, listening to your echoing footsteps and looking at these protrusions of stone in the ground, these almost like vines, but completely made out of stone that have rippled and cut their way through. You see this landscape seems to have get distorted further away, and there's segments and portions of it that are stopping you from easily venturing forth and forward. It's going to be traversing that might be the difficult part. However, Capriccio. Oh wait, Zurazar as well, I think?
Or what was it? I'm sorry.
Just Capriccio, it's fine.
I can't fly. I'm just really good at everything else.
You feel strange in here. There's something powerful going on down here that just makes you feel a little uneasy.
I think it goes without saying, but there's something really weird about this place.
You mean the fact that it's underneath the Lich's house?
Maybe weirder than that.
Haha, Farouk don't give a fuck about the land.
It's just wrong.
Can we see the walls?
If you take a step to the left, yes, or a step to the right, yes. You can.
Are they the same gem encrusted keep out, keep in walls from before?
No, they're not. The walls on the left-hand side seem to be made out of a very dull gray stone that's unfamiliar to you. The walls on the right-hand side are more vibrant, reminiscent of the stone that you've seen outside of this location, but not imbued with gems or encrusted with them.
My screen's black, or my map is black.
Oh,
Go
I didn't
down.
bring Argon with you guys. I apologize.
Oh, I just noticed that. Oopsie.
God damn it, Capriccio.
Hey!
Let me adjust your sight. How much vision do you have right now?
Oh, I have none other than Capriccio's flaming sickle.
Which is still on Capriccio, correct? Everybody has... Okay, good. Making sure. So,
There are other sources of light, though.
Argon, Capriccio, and I believe Braska. There's something strangely familiar about this location to the three of you. Sorry, not Braska. It was just
okay, that makes a lot more
Argon
sense.
and Capriccio.
In
I think
what
I
way?
know, but
It just...
Yeah, I could guess too, since it's only the two of us. But
yeah.
Well, you guys aren't aware that it's just the two of you yet, but yeah.
wow, that's true.
It's just... It's something familiar. You can't quite place your finger on it. It just feels like you've been here before.
So, should we proceed?
We're not gonna turn back now.
Yeah, I mean the place reminds me of something, but I don't know that that's enough to stop us from
Hey, me too.
this deep. It reminds you of someplace too?
Yeah.
Capriccio,
But in like a bad way.
you're 1,000% wise enough to make that correlation, if you would like.
Yeah, it's probably the end.
Oh,
Anything?
that's not good if it reminds us of that.
So,
Argan, Zurzar, Farouk, keep up.
While we're walking, I'm just going to use a bonus action to vanish.
Willing to learn.
I can just to make sure nothing tries to sneak up on me.
Capriccio,
Yes, ma'am.
everybody stop.
Oh,
Capriccio,
Oh, yeah.
as you're stepping forward, you notice something dripping from the ceiling over to this area here.
Wait. And I will try to subtly direct everybody's attention towards the dripping.
Sleight of hand check. Let's see if you can be subtle or just.
Oh, yeah.
You point very obviously where everybody should look.
Over there.
We all turn and look simultaneously.
You
What are we
crack
looking
your
at?
necks looking that
Where?
way.
My armor goes clank, clank, clank.
So, you see dripping of some variety happening over there. And you all slowly look up to the ceiling. And when you look up, you see this massive black and white furred looking apish creature holding onto the pillar and what looks to be a mangled individual limply sitting out of their mouth. Zemnian royal garbs adorned the person, and you can see from the one fang's position, it snapped right through his spine and stomach as he just dangles and the blood slowly drips down here.
We found the jailer.
Oh, the jailer's dead. And you look
Oh.
up at this massive, terrifying creature. And unfortunately, we definitely don't have enough time for y'all to fight him this session. We'll be back next week.
Can we roll initiative?
Yeah, fuck it, let's go. Roll your initiatives.
Oh.
It has a +9 to its initiative.
Oh, whoops! I should have rolled a d20. Sorry.
It's fine.
is that Kong?
Oh God.
So 8 + 9 is still way worse than everybody else's.
No.
Almost everybody else.
As good as I did.
Hi.
Thanks, Fortune. That makes me feel so much better.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.